Hey, what's up, guys? Sean here with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Hope everyone's doing well. So I have a heck of a treat for you. All right. One of my favorite auction sites, GreatCollections.com, is actually hosting probably one of the finest Lincoln Cent collections that you will ever lay eyes on, and we're going to talk a little bit about it today. I would imagine that this entire collection is going to be worth well in excess of $1 million. And we're talking some of the finest coins. We're talking about some high powered varieties, some really, really rare coins that a lot of people talk about. But you have all these folks that think they have what is on the list today. Just really isn't the case. I mean, we're talking about some coins that are deeply pursued. Once they hit the market, everybody and their brother who is a Lincoln Cent fanboy is going to be jumping all over these coins. And it has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the listing on Great Collections has been on here for 2+ months. We are, I guess, getting close to the halfway point of the conclusion of the sale, which it's looking like it's going to be toward the tail end of January, kind of close to where the Florida Fun Show is going to be taking place. So of course, it's positioned correctly to where people are coming back into the hobby after taking a few weeks off for the holidays. So yeah, enter in the Red Copper Collection. Again, hosted by GreatCollections.com. Again, they are one of the biggest auction companies. They're gaining in market share every single year. I would say they are top 2 or 3 in the auction world if you're looking to auction off your coins. I'd say they're way better than eBay right now in terms of customer service and what they give you and their bandwidth of marketing options for these coins. So we're go ahead and take some time to read about the Red Copper Collection. I'll go ahead and read it for you as well. Great Collections is proud to present the Red Copper Collection of Lincoln Cents, quote unquote, in our auctions from Sunday, January 15th, 2023 through Sunday, January 29, 2023. There are 162 PCGS certified coins offered, with 145 approved by CAC. One of the highlights from the collection is, of course, the White Whale 1958 Lincoln Cent Doubled Die Obverse, which grades out PCGS Mint State 65 red. CAC, of course, Red Copper Collection is the provenance on this one, which has already attracted 61 bids and a current bid of $298,000. So just that one coin alone, ladies and gentlemen, encompasses nearly 1/3 of what I feel like is going to be the total value of the collection, which speaks volumes in itself. The core 150 coin set includes all coins issued from 1909 to 1958, with different mint marks and all of the major varieties. Known as Red Copper, the collection formed by Stuart Belay, who's been around the hobby for quite some time, has won almost all of the top registry set awards for Lincoln Cents for the past 20 years. That just kind of gives you a little general idea of how long Mr. Belay has been in the hobby, and more specifically, dedicating 20 years of his time toward this particular vaunted collection. Speaks again more greater, louder volumes. The owner, Stuart Belay, painstakingly purchased each coin one at a time by attending coin shows around the country and hunting down the best of the best. John Albanese, president of CAC, said, "The well-known collector who put this together over the decades studied the quality of each coin very carefully and showed patience in waiting for the very best of each date to appear on the market. In some cases, this meant waiting years for the right coin. It is likely we will not see another Lincoln Cent collection of this caliber in the future." And I agree. Now, it's entirely possible, folks, a lot of you watching, and this is where I'm kind of throw in why I'm doing this video and showing you this collection, is is that there are more of these coins in existence out there in the wild, whether they're hidden in collections or maybe one specific piece is sitting in backstock of a coin shop and they just don't know what they have. There are some of these pieces that exist out there in society today. And by looking at these fantastic Stuart Blay pieces, these are going to kind of model the way in terms of the quality that is necessary to have a high-powered, very desirable coin that's worth lots of money. So, things like the 58 Lincoln Cent DDO FS101 is certainly, probably, if I had to venture a guess, the most revered, highly coveted Lincoln Cent on an otherwise extremely common date. 1958 is the last year, by the way, of the Wheatback design series for the Lincoln Cents. So 162 coins. We're not going to go through all of them. We're going to kind of pick and choose a few of the highlights of this collection, starting out with the 1958 DDO. Now, I did the listing from highest to lowest, okay, which is going to illustrate all of the most expensive coins at the top. Again, looking at the amount of time left on these auctions, we still have a good solid month plus for a lot of the listings on here. So what you're seeing right now is not indicative of how much the final sale price is going to be for these coins. We're a long stone's throw away, guys, before we can make that determination of, okay, this coin is going to be worth X. It's not going to be just $298,000. I did a little bit of math, all right, because I think I'm about as smart as a fifth grader, and I used a calculator. And I took the top 10 coins from the collection just to see where we're at as far as how close to $1 million are we. We are at $831,000 in just the top 10 coins on the list. So that's not even including the other 152 coins that is being offered in this collection. So in case you guys are wondering, the 58 DDO, again, this is a coin that is quite scarce. It's more rare than the 1913 Liberty V nickel. I think there's only 2 or 3 of these. Three known examples. This is the finest one out of the 3 as a mid-state 65. But your strongest doubling is going to be in Liberty and the motto, "In God We Trust." This thing is a sight to behold. I'm not going to lie. This is the kind of thing that dreams are made of. I've had countless amount of folks, because I did a video on this coin probably on 2 other occasions in the last 11 years since I've been on YouTube. And I've had countless amounts of people that have commented, I have this coin. I have this coin. I have this great example of this coin. It even looks better than the one that sold, however many years ago. And you take a look at the coin, I'm like, dude, I mean, are you even looking at the pictures of the coin? There's no mistaking the dramatic doubling of what you're seeing on the 1958 DDO FSO 101 in comparison to their coins. I don't dismiss what they have until they show me proof of the coins that they do have. Then I tell them, yeah, you're so far off, it's not even funny. And then actually, believe it or not, they don't respond back to me. I mean, I'm just trying to help, but it's a saving a lot of embarrassment, of course. I mean, if you took a coin like this, and first of all, it's uncertified, ungraded, this coin 110% of the time should be sent to PCGS to get this designation on the holder. And, if you're going to resell it or sell it in general on the secondary market, it needs to be in a graded holder. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you're going to try and sell this without the grading, I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. People won't take you seriously, and you're just fooling yourself at this point. So yeah, this is the most expensive Lincoln Cent to exist currently in collecting this particular series, which is just amazing. Yeah, we're looking at history here, ladies and gentlemen. I think the last one of these that sold sold for right around $300,000 plus dollars. I forgot how much that was, but it was a lot of money. So in this current state of the numismatic ecosystem and this market, where do you guys think that this coin will sell? It's already a few $1,000 away from $300,000 with just over a month remaining. I have a feeling this will be a $400,000 to $500,000 coin. That's my personal kind of hot take. Don't take it for what it is. We still need to see where the market ends on this, and we won't know until 33 days out, guys. Let's see how close I am or how far away I am. I mean, it'd be awesome if I was like right spot on to the value, but the last time that this coin sold was a good while ago, probably maybe 8-9 years ago. And the market was just different then, all right? For rarities and things like that, you know, the market has shot up into the stratosphere. So $400,000 to $500,000 might be conservative. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's kind of like my personal gut feeling. You always trust your gut. You know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But you always trust what's inside of here as far as, you know, how much you think something like this would go for. And me, I have no problem speculating what the price is because it's such a rare coin, ladies and gentlemen, that it's very unlikely that you'll be able to find another example out there in circulation or in the wild or at a coin shop or show. This is just a very deeply recognizable coin amongst enthusiasts, and it's going to stay like that till the end of time. All right, so that's the 58. I mean, we have a 1909S VDB. Of course, this is like the big key date out of the series that everybody wants. Mid-State 67 red CAC, original old green holder here. You can see the slab label appearance there. A little bit older generation of grading. $135,000. Of course, right? Because what kind of collection would it be without a 69S Lincoln DDO? Of course, this particular set is made up predominantly of wheat cent era coins from 1909 to 58. Yeah, Stuart Blay, man, he threw a nugget out there into the Lincoln Memorial design series and has this fine graded 1969S DDO. Of course, this coin needs no introduction whatsoever. This is just an amazing modern era variety. This one is at $127,500. I'm feeling like that this coin will probably end up breaking records as far as the actual sale price of the coin. We've seen an example sell in excess of 100K before, but let's see how far this one dives right into the profit pool of sorts. Just a really phenomenal coin. Of course, we have another staple here in the varieties. 1955 Lincoln Cent DDO number 1 or FS101. This one is a PCGS Mid-State 65 plus full red CAC certified. How about $101,600 for you? Whew. So this coin right here, this brought to my attention that this thing is a stunner. Just a really common dated 1919 Lincoln wheat cent. However, check out that grade. I mean, this thing is hammered, ladies and gentlemen. Mid-State 69 is pretty close to perfection. And it shows. This thing is, what else is there to say? This thing, this is as close to perfect as you're going to get for a coin that is well over 100 years old. 103 years old to be exact. Wow. This is the kind of coin you want to stare at for hours at a time because of the high level of detail that you want to see on these teens Lincolns. I mean, if you look at any like high graded teens Lincoln, it doesn't matter whatever date it is, what mint mark it is, they're all generally very well struck. The qualities of the dies and things like that is just amazing. Look at this thing. This thing is simply astonishing. There are no really great words to describe it. You know, I've used fabulous, astonishing, you know, just all of these kind of buzzword type of very cliche, fancy words to describe something that is well, just sexy as all get out. And they failed to pale into comparison of what this coin really signifies in the market today. Rest assured, it's a top pop, probably a pop one. That's how fine this coin is. And the likelihood that we'll see another example at this grade level is going to be pretty tough. All right. But you guys are welcome to cherry pick and look around because this thing is a monster. It's a monster, ladies and gentlemen. How about $65,000 for the current bid on this one? Let's see how high that one will go. It will probably blow all of our collective minds. So we have a 1922 plain no D. This is the, I guess, strong reverse. PCGS Mid-State 64 red, CAC, original green holdered coin. $54,500 is a lot of money. Here's another 1909S, this time a non-VDB example. This is where it took a pretty good drop in value after that 22 plain. Mid-State 67 plus, full red, $15,509. Here's, of course, one of the biggest key dates of the series that a must-have of every registry set that's worth a spit. 1914D, excuse me. This one is a Mid-State 66 red CAC OGH as well. That one is bid up to 12,500 simoleons. And yeah, believe it or not, we have a 1974S aluminum, struck in aluminum. It says Nepalese. I hope I got that right. Yeah, how often do you guys see this? You don't. These are test coins for the most part. Proof 68 cameo. So it's proof strike. Another memorial back. Of course, there are a few of those notable coins in this list. 2 Paisa aluminum coin. So it was a Nepal wrong planchet struck coin. This thing is just amazing. You even has some pretty good cameo on there. Let's see what the reverse looks like, because that will determine if whether or not this one could be. The cameo on the reverse here is just slightly weaker. I think cameo designation is perfect for this and not deep cameo. You can see some of the flow lines in the fields, not really showing a whole lot of like dark mirrored, contrast on there. But just a beautiful coin. Man, what a great looking error. And we'll look at a few more coins, but you guys are welcome to go on Great Collections. They actually have the link posted in the splash page of Great Collections website. 1910S, 67 plus, red, $10,500. Here's 1911, another semi-decently common, relatively common dated coin. This one, however, is a Mid-State 68. That's huge, $10,500. Here's a 1915, another just big, huge coin. As far as strike is concerned, I mean, a 1915 is one of the most well-struck examples that you will find out there. And it's really highlighted in high grades. If you don't have a high grade example, it's kind of hard to see that. Am I right? Here's a 27S. Holy smokes, a 27S. Really tough date. 1920s D and S coins are generally known as being just really bad. I mean, if you guys want a close, first-hand look at this one here, I'm sure it is an existential, very nice piece. And it is, it looks nothing like the 1919 that we saw earlier. And it's only 8 years removed. So that's pretty crazy. Just the overall difference in the quality of the strikes, the planchets. It's like night and day. And while the other coin is like a really full red, and so is this one, I mean, the colors have kind of a contrasting, varying, look to them. So let's see the reverse here, because usually the reverse strikes are pretty bad. And this one's pretty good. It's strong. You would have to get to like 1925S and 1925D to really see some mushy strikes. 27 is just okay. It's not the best of the best, but wow, great coin, by the way. And let's see, a few more coins here. 14S, another tough coin. 43S Top Pop Mint State 68 Plus. That one's at 5,500. 11S 23 in the Mint State 68. 17S, another tough one in 66. I guess we'll end it off on a 1917 DDO. This is a big variety for anyone that collects into this series. This one's at $4,600. It's a 65. It's one of the highest grades. CAC certed. Let's see here. Maybe that'll help. A lot of the doubling is on the date. You see the double tail of the 9 right here, and then the 7. You can see some pretty good notching. Aside from that, yeah, that's where a lot of the major doubling is. You have some doubling here in We and Trust in the motto. But aside from that, that's another big one there. How often does a Mint State 1917 DDO come out in the marketplace? It just doesn't. So go ahead and check this out, guys. You never know. You might find a piece that actually would fit the profile of your collection. Or if you're looking for just a really bomb type piece to add to your collection, this might be the one place that you could go to pick out just a huge trophy for your collection. But I'm glad to be able to kind of do an evaluation of some of the top coins in this collection. I could spend all day looking at these, by the way. But go ahead and check them out. And rest assured, look at your collections. Look at other coins that might grade out similarly to what these are. Maybe you have an old album that's been sitting in a closet that's been passed down to you, and probably you've noticed a few of these gem red coins in there. Yeah, think about it. Think about the possibilities. You never know when you're going to come across maybe one or two of the coins on the list. And it's deep. It just keeps going, a few $1,000s, on the lower end, and then it's just, there's 162 coins to this amazing Stuart Blay Red Copper collection. It says a lot when an auction company, I would say Great Collections is beyond the up and coming tier of companies that are relevant on the auction circuit. I think they're well beyond that, especially when they sell things like this and the Northern Lights collection. I mean, they have a lot of big collections that are being entrusted into their care for these type of high-level listings. So that's really fantastic. Congratulations to Great Collections. Congratulations to Mr. Blay. You are going to cash out handsomely. Chef's kiss all around. I would say we're probably at $1 million across all the coins on the list here today. It's just how much more are we going to see that number increase as we get close to the final waning hours of the sale. So yeah, make sure you watch a few of these. That 58 DDO is certainly interesting. That's a coin that we only dream and imagine of owning and even finding. That's a coin I want to find. I don't necessarily want to own it because it's a ridiculous amount of money. I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Thank you guys for tuning in on this very rantish, very talkative video. Hopefully you guys got a few takeaways from it. Enjoy the hobby, because that's what it's all about. The same way that Stuart Blay has enjoyed it over the course of the last 20 plus years. Congratulations again to him for such a big collection. And that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I will see you guys on the next coin video. So long.